Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out and Sportsbet TV with Ian Jumbo Johnson, or I think we'll just call you Jumbo.
Everyone knows me as Jumbo.
Stalwart of boxing, currently CUTMAN for Adam Booth's stable of fighters here at the gym in Red Hill, Surrey, where he's based. You manage the gym also.
Right. Like to box, yep.
How long have you been in boxing for? And just tell us a little bit about the different roles you've had in the sport.
Wow. Probably 30, just over 30 years. Started doing a little bit for Matchroom, just a little bit of this and that with some driving. And then I loved what I'd done. So I just looked in to get my seconds licence, then took my cuts. Lennox Lewis's old cutman, Al Gavin, was my mentor.
Okay.
I went to New York, watched him for a while, enjoyed it so much that I decided to take it up. Obviously Al passed, but I'm still good friends with his son Al Jr. and the family. Works with different people over there, you know. Done a little bit of security for Mickey Ward when he fought here. Went to Lowell Mass, done some bits with Mickey and Dickie.
Dickie Eklund, his trainer brother.
Yeah, good man. And was at 2 of the 3 Gatti fights. So yeah, I've been about, worked with some different people.
Well, what did you make of the fighter? I've got to ask you, how accurate was it?
Well, the guy who played Dickie was spot
Christian
on.
Bale,
Yeah, Christian Bale, perfect. You've got to be some kind of actor to get Dickie off to a tee. So.
When did you start working with Adam Booth and his stable of fighters?
About 2.5, 3 years ago. Obviously Dave Coldwell used to do a lot of stuff with Adam. And one day the 2 fights clashed with Dave's fighter, one of the twins. I think it was Jamie, it might have been. And he recommended me to Adam. And thank you very much, Dave Coldwell. Since then, I've been working regularly with Adam and Ryan and Josh, a little bit with Harlem. And yeah, that's where we are now.
How does Adam compare to some of the other trainers, you know, big name trainers as well, that you've worked with over the years?
Very calm, very relaxed. He talks really well. Gets across the point simply and easily. And the respect you see from the fighter in the corner is concentration. You know, some fighters, people talk to them, you see it, yeah, it's not going in. But he says it in a way that everything you're being told is very, very precise, and it's a must.
It's interesting you say he gets his points across quickly and easily. We did a quick fire round with him earlier when we did an interview with him. I'm not sure you'll think the same when you watch that.
Okay.
But putting that aside, what do you make of his current stable of boxers? A lot of talent here at the moment.
Amazing talent.
Well,
and I don't believe you've seen the best of Ryan Burnett. Josh Kelly's going to be a star. I think he'll be a world champion. Michael Conlon, since he's been here, has changed. He's become such a better boxer. You know, his style's more, he's moving, you know, he's light on his feet, he's very hard to hit. They're very, very talented, very talented.
What's been the biggest challenge you've had as a cutman, both in your career as a whole and since you started working with Adam's fighters?
My most difficult cut was back about 15 years ago. I was working at Wolverhampton Civic Hall. It was a minor world title bout, the WBF, and it was Marcus Portman from Wolverhampton against Joseph Motocci from Hungary. Excuse me, there was a clash of heads, a little cut, another clash of heads, massive cut, and it had to be stopped. I didn't even get a chance to work on it, it was pumping. Motocci had 16 internal, 16 external.
Wow.
My biggest challenge since then, without a doubt, has been Ryan's cut against Lee Haskins.
I thought you might say that.
That was a horrible cut. The good thing about that was how calm Ryan was. Ryan had never been cut before, and as much as people gave me credit for what I'd done, Ryan deserves a lot of credit because he never got cut before, and he still went out, listened to Adam and done what he had to do and carried on, stuck to the game plan. Now that takes some doing when you've never been cut because you can feel the blood, you know it's there, you're always worried, but hats off to Ryan Burnett.
And just one last question, kind of a twofold question actually, it's a bit of a cheat there. What are the hardest things about being a cutman and what are the most enjoyable parts of the job?
Listen, the hardest thing is you only get 1 minute. 1 minute. And that's not actually true. Bell goes, the time they get to you, 5 seconds. Yeah? Time they say seconds out, and you always try to cheat and wait and wait and wait. Come on out the ring. So, you know, you have 1 minute. The central nervous system, the ice on the back of the neck gives you a little bit, because that obviously freezing cold slows the flow down. And the most enjoyable part, I get to work with talent like this, Adam. I mean, I've done Katie Taylor, Nathan Cleverly, you know, Hrgovic, the heavyweight from Croatia. I've worked with different people, so I'm lucky that I also travel, get everything done for me. I turn up, I get picked up, but at the end of the day, I just love what I do.
Brilliant. Well, we love what you do as well,
Thank you
especially
very
when it leads our talent to a win at the end.
Good. Thank you very much.
Really appreciate your time.